Hi everyone, welcome back to the Movie Reviewers 100. My name is Scott, also known as Cineram. I do the Thursday review videos here on this channel. And I want to ask you an important question. What is cool? Or more to the point, who is cool? Well, off the top of my head, I'd say Humphrey Bogart is cool, Ellen Page is cool, Snoop Dogg is cool, at least he will be cool until he starts making kids movies like Ice Cube, and Ryan Gosling is cool. He's one of those guys that doesn't seem to put forth any effort into being totally cool and with it and happening and other outdated phrases I could use. He's got his stuff together, as you could say. So this is our theme this week, Ryan Gosling, and he hasn't been making movies for nearly as long as a lot of the other people we've covered on this channel, or, of course, genres. I think the first film of his I saw might have been Fracture with Anthony Hopkins. I can't be absolutely sure of that. No, I think The Notebook might have come out actually before that, but I never actually saw the whole thing. It wasn't really my bag. I've seen him in a number of things. Drive, of course, and you know, he'll continue to work steadily. The movie I'd like to talk about is a comedy that came out last year, one of my favorite comedies of last year, Crazy Stupid Love. He co-stars with Steve Carrell, Julianne Moore, Emma Stone, Analeigh Tipton, and this film was co-directed by Glen, Ficarra, and Requa. I wrote that down just to make sure I'd get it right. They were the co-writers and directors of I Love You, Philip Morris with Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor, which came out only about 6 months before this film. It had gotten delayed for a while. So this is an ensemble comedy. Kevin Bacon is in as well. Another link in the Kevin Bacon chain. I think, if I remember right, this movie opens with Steve Carell, Julianne Moore going to Steve Carell. They're married, and she says, "I want a divorce." She's been having a relationship with Kevin Bacon, whom she works with, and they have some kids, and so he is now a single father, and he is thrust back into the dating world, I guess you could say. He runs into the Ryan Gosling character kind of by chance, and Gosling plays a total player in this, the consummate player, who's able to pick up women like that, you know, knows just what to say, knows just what kind of conversation topics to focus on and what to avoid, and how to transition smoothly from drinking at a bar to saying, "You want to get out of here?" And the women almost always say yes. So he sort of takes Steve Carell under his wing and shows him the ropes, you could say that. Carell at one point meets Marisa Tomei and has a little thing with her for a little bit, but Gosling, in the meantime, after betting all these babes, runs into Emma Stone, who kind of changes his perspective a little bit and makes him wonder if maybe he isn't, you know, he's done with the whole playa lifestyle and he ought to just, you know, sort of be a one-woman guy. This movie is really, really clever. It's a lot of fun. It's very funny, and yeah, it's a really decent movie. And there's some really good twists in it as well. I especially like the graduation scene. Steve Carell's younger son is obsessed with a girl who is a lot older. Of course, he wouldn't say obsessed. He'd say he's, you know, got a timeless love for her. That's the Analeigh Tipton character. If you're not familiar with Analeigh Tipton, she was on America's Next Top Model a few years ago, and since then she's become an actress. She was in this movie, and she's in this new movie with Greta Gerwig called Damsels in Distress. That's a Whit Stillman film. But what's really good about this movie as far as Ryan Gosling goes is that he gets to lighten up finally, which is really cool. I love to see it when actors who are normally into like really serious parts or really kind of intense gets to, like, you know, play around a little bit, and he's a lot of fun in this movie. I feel kind of the same way about you know, Harrison Ford when he was in Working Girl. We might have a Harrison Ford theme coming up, and if we do, I'm definitely going to be talking about that film. Yeah, you know, this is a really good movie. It made my top 10 of last year. I was watching a lot more comedies last year. Unusual amount of comedies. I guess I was just, you know, in a comedy type of mood, and this was one of the very best, along with Our Idiot Brother and Young Adult. I guess you could call Young Adult a comedy. Anyway, really good work from Ryan Gosling. I don't really buy him as a crusading prosecutor in a movie like Fracture, where he's prosecuting Anthony Hopkins. He seems just a little bit too laid back for that. And though I think he's well suited to something like Drive, I didn't find that movie totally satisfying, whereas this one I like quite a lot. And I hope he does more comedies, because he's cool in them. You know, he's good. Yes, of course he's cool. He's cool in everything. Duh. He's the embodiment of modern cool. If he and Ellen Page, were to make a movie together, I think the Cineplexes would freeze around the country because they'd be so cool. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. And Dino did his review on, what did he review? Can't remember. I just watched it. I just watched it this morning. What was it? Darn it. Well, anyway, he did a Gosling review as well. Oh, right, The Ides of March. Of course, he was in The Ides of March last year. It was a George Clooney film that he directed. Clooney film that he directed. What am I saying? So thanks very much for watching. We'll have a new theme starting tomorrow, hopefully. New themes every week, of course. So tune in for that. Thanks for watching very much, and we'll see you again soon.